Good evening. Thank you so much for coming back, watching my YouTube videos. My name is Saima Nadeem. I'm a nurse from Pakistan, currently working here in the UK. I provide information about UK nursing and lifestyle of a nurse here in the UK. Each and every bit about UK's weather, UK's housing, visa processing, each and everything. All right, if you're interested in these topics, don't forget to subscribe, watch the video till the end, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much. All right, so in today's video we are going to talk about a silent killer here in the UK. You heard me right. So we are going to talk about mold, and because of the weather, because of heavy rain currently here in the UK, we are getting loads of mold in the house, and it could be because of the poor ventilation, and because of the weather being very very cold. Sometimes we don't open windows, so that can lead to mold, and it looks really really bad. Honestly, it looks really bad, and that I don't know what to do about it. I've told my landlord, I've told the agency that we got the house from, and but still nothing happened. It's still the same. Let me show you. So if you seen in the picture, this is how it looks. It looks really bad, but good thing is it's only in the kitchen, not in the bedroom or in the corridor. So I'm sitting in the corridor, so nothing here, only in the kitchen. It's really bad mold, and then we do open the window every day. Honestly, for a whole day I kept the windows open, because in the bedroom I turn on the heating and then we close the door and it's all right. But in the kitchen, when we cook or when I go in the kitchen, I keep the windows open, but still we got that mold, and it's a silent killer. It's not good for your health, guys. And if you know, if you get a house like that, or if you are going to get a house like that, if you see any mold in that house, don't get that house. There was nothing when we came in, and it's just last winter it was all right. Only this winter I don't know how it happened. So we need to change this house as soon as possible. So when you get a new house, you need to look for this thing. And then, so I did not say right that what are we going to talk about in this video. So in this video we are going to talk about housing here in the UK, and what are the things you need to consider when you get a new house. All right, so as I said, you need to know that how this house going to be in the winter. You need to consider that whether you get that house in summer, you need to think about the winter also. All right, just keep in mind that if the roof, if the ceiling of that house is good, if drainage system is good, right? So I don't know, with this winter we got that mold in the kitchen, and also the drainage system is blocked. I don't know, bathtub is blocked, and they said it can happen due to water being frozen, or I don't know honestly. So if you are going to get a house, you need to know you don't get a house in the area where they have loads of restaurant. All right, if they have restaurants around, if the house you are going to get has next door restaurant, or back of the house has a restaurant, don't get that house, guys, because what happen is a lot of rats, they come here, and they live in the houses which are close to the restaurants. All right, so they don't go away. Whatever you do, they don't go away, right? So if you are going to get a house close to the restaurant, you're gonna have this problem. You are going to have rats. Yes, you heard me right. Even in the UK we do have rats, and they are really really big. They are big like this. So you make sure that you don't get a house close to the restaurant. Sometimes we have flats which are on top of the restaurants, or close to the restaurant. So if you are going to look for a flat, look for these things. And because I know someone, I know a friend of mine, she lives in a house close to the restaurant, like this is her house and this is the restaurant, and then they have loads of rats. It's so bad, it's so bad, guys. So when you go to look for a house, look for this thing. And also check for the drainage system also, that they have good drainage system, and heating system also, because sometimes the geysers, they don't work properly, and you don't want to in the winter it can be a big trouble. So look for the good heating and cooling system, and the good heaters also. If it's on gas, it's very good, but if it's the other heater, like a cylinder one, the heater, geyser, then you need to look for another house. Because sometimes the heater, the geyser, it doesn't make the water hot for, like, it take like 1 hour or 2 hour, so you can spend a lot of electricity on that. If you are going to get in a house where the cooling and heating system is electrical, then it takes time for the water to get hot, or for the water to get cold. But if it's gas, then it's quick one. All right, so just make sure, if it's electrical, you are going to wait for the water to get hot before you take shower, and it can take up to 1 hour or 30 minutes. So in winter it takes 30 minutes, and in winter it takes 1 hour, but in summer it takes 30 minutes. So if you're coming back from work, I know in hospitals we have COVID, we have flu patients, COVID patients, so it's not a good idea for nurses to get a house with electrical setting, with electrical heating system. I am the nurse having that problem currently. So I don't know, we are looking for the house, right? So I am home nowadays, I don't go to work, but my husband, what he does, when he comes back, I turn on the geyser, and then water gets hot before he comes back. But if nobody home, then it's a problem, we need to wait for 30 minutes. And me, I don't go to my bedroom unless I take shower, because of COVID and flu, and it's not safe also to go to the bedroom before you take shower if you work in the COVID ward, or if you work in the hospital, or if you work in the NHS. You don't know who is positive, you don't know, guys. So whoever, what I think is, when I go to work, what I think is everybody is positive, or I am positive and I need to protect everybody else. All right, this is how you can keep yourself safe, this is how you can keep yourself protected and keep others protected also. So make sure when you come back from home, you take shower before you touch anything. All right, so oh, we are going off the topic. All right, so heating system, and also the restaurant thing we talked about, and also the windows. If the windows, if you have good ventilation system, it is very important. If you don't have a good ventilation system, it's gonna be a big trouble in the summer, because summer nowadays it gets very hot in the UK. I remember last year it was not that hot, but this year it was like sometimes 41 degrees or 42 degrees, so we had to buy a fan. Maybe next year we need a AC. So if you have a good ventilation, go for that house. All right, and that's it, guys. Just wanted to tell you about the mold and drainage system in the winter. So just make sure that these all things are working and in good condition before you get a house. All right, so that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any queries, let me know in the comment section. I'll see you soon in the next video. Take care. Bye bye. God bless.